Hello, Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pens, and thank you for joining me. And y'all know Kev. This is Kevin. Kevin said, hello. Well, here we're going to talk about the Esterbrook. I'm not going to go over a complete rundown because you can look back at episode number 112 that was done March 28th of this year, and you can see a rundown of the Esterbrook's. I just want to share a couple of things. Here's one of my new ones that Troy sent to me. Thank you, Troy. Sent me an Esterbrook. So this is a nice gray looking Esterbrook, and I do want to show you with the other Esterbrook something that I got. A blue one, a green one, and this gray looking one, and I do have the red one. That's the different one as well. This is the smaller version of the Esterbrook. So another thing I want to say is that on your Esterbrook's, these are for the new people that are getting into the vintage fountain pens. Okay, the earliest versions of the Esterbrook's, you can tell by the register mark. If they don't have an R but the trademark, then that's the earliest version. If they have the R for the trademark on the barrel, that's a later version of the Esterbrook. And I'll just read one to you real quick. These are made Esterbrook with the trademark R. They're made in the USA. The red one is. And the green I think they're all made in the USA. That's the USA. USA. And this one, all made in the USA, and these are all the later version. So, and this little fella here, cap is 120 millimeters compared to the big guys, which is 129 millimeters. You see the difference. Huge difference. And I do want to go over some nibs, because with these nibs you can change them out very easy. They just unscrew, but make sure that you hold them in the right position. Finger on top of the nib here, and put your thumb, like well, that's how I do it, on the bottom of the feed, and I just twist the barrel, and they just come right off. They're really easy to do, and you can buy other Esterbrook nibs and just screw them right in there. I want to give you some nib sizes for the Esterbrook, though. That was kind of a important topic I want. A firm medium, which is in the gray one, is a 2668. Comes in a red box. On the green one, it's a firm fine, and it comes in a green box. The blue one, which comes in a blue box, is a firm fine 2556 is that number. And the small little red pen, which comes in a red box, is a firm medium school nib 1551. And they also have another firm. No, that's about it for that. So those take care of that. They do have another nib, comes in a red box. It's a firm extra fine 2550 is a number. I've tried that in the past, and is like a nail. And last but not least, they have another one, 1550, which is a firm extra fine as well. So, for you extra fine people, there you are, but I don't care for them. They're just too naily to me. So that's it. And you can pick up these Esterbrook just depending on the condition they are. Very reasonable. And they have a black one, which is really nice. They have a copper one, a brown one. They come in many colors. So they're cool pens. They're a lot of fun to use, and depending on the nib, they can be a really good writer. So I thought I'd bring this to your guys' attention. So next, I will show you my carry for the week. And yes, I have my trusted old friend with me here, the Pen Pro from Fountain Pen Revolution. I'm still using my Lamy 2000. It's not out of ink yet, so I won't put it to bed till it runs out. But here's what I want to talk about, vanishing points. When I first started back in the pen world, I took for granted that what I heard when somebody said that all the vanishing points came with, excuse me, gold nibs. Well, I thought it was true. So, here was my first one I bought, was the beautiful yellow one, and this has a fine nib. And then later I bought the red one, a medium nib. And I'm thinking for a year or so that, I've got gold nibs. Well, here's a medium gold nib. And this is a 14K gold nib. And here is a 18K broad nib. And here is the vanishing point decimal, which I really like, and it's an 18K medium nib. So, in one of my pen groups that I'm in, there's a gentleman there that's an expert, a super pro on vanishing point. I believe he's got them all from way back decades ago when they first came out. He's got them. He knows all about vanishing points, inside, outside, whatever. He's the man. I was talking to him back and forth with messages, and he was saying, Larry, he said, they do make vanishing points with steel nibs. So I sent him some pictures and stuff, and he said, those are steel nibs. And, well, that's how I learned that vanishing points do come in steel nibs. And I checked on some sellers, and you can buy a vanishing point with a steel nib today. And I did call some pen places here in the U.S., and I asked the people I was ordering from, do vanishing points, are all of them with gold nibs, or do they have steel nibs? And the person said, no, they all come with gold nibs. Well, I didn't say anything because I thought it was best to leave it alone. Maybe that person's new or didn't realize that they all didn't come with gold nibs. But they don't. And you can, you don't have to believe me, but I know what I'm saying because I own two right here and already had them triple checked. And they are regular steel nibs. Do they write different than a gold nib? Well, I can't tell you about the fine, but I can tell you about the medium. Yeah, they do. They feel like a steel nib. Do they write good? Yeah, they write good. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. but they're just not gold nibs. So I thought I'd share what I'm carrying today and a little information that might be relevant to some of you folks about vanishing points that are just getting into the family fountain pen. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that's going to say something different, but that's fine. You can leave your comments below. I'd be interested what your input is going to be. But I know what I have here. I had one person that didn't believe me that there's no such thing as a vanishing point steel nib. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but living proof is, yeah, there are. So be careful what you buy. Make sure that you do get yourself a gold nib, and you can tell by the price, because I picked these pens up like for $70, brand new. They didn't have a gold nib. I didn't know that. You can't touch a brand new vanishing point for $70 with a gold nib. So that's my carry for the week. That's a little story about vanishing points, steel nibs, and gold nibs, and show you the little small Esterbrook. And I gave you the Esterbrook nib sizes and how you can find them on eBay, and I showed you how easy it was to take out a nib and put one in. And I'm going to have to get one for the blue one, because I just noticed today that the nib, the tip, part of it's broken off. Again, thanks to Troy for the pen. I love the color. I love the size. I need to get me a brown one and a black one. Black one's pretty good. I'm starting to get into black. I never did have a calling for black, but little by little I've gotten into them and I like them. And I want to get a copper. All right. And later I'll share with you what came in this box. And the person that sent me this in the box, I don't know what it is, but they asked to be anonymous, and I'll leave it at that. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. Kevin says thank you very much, everybody. So until next time, be safe. Please don't text and drive. Later, guys. Love y'all. Be safe.